Oh boy, where do I start? I started learning art because I was broke and I wanted to save money on commissions. 1 month later, I'm doing art streams and joining Artfight at 3 in the morning. Hi, I'm Wutian. So let's be clear here. I've only been learning how to draw for barely a month, and I wanted to share my dumb little journey. I know, maybe you're like, 1 month is nothing compared to the years other artists have. Well, you would be right. I can't and won't compare to the artists that have been doing this for years and years. But I can tell you my perspective from someone that has really never drawn anything besides dumb little houses and stick figures. Like really, you know those trees where you drew like an M and then the circle on top of it? That was what I was drawing before. So why? Well, it started as a way to save money. It was just while I was browsing VGen, a site where you can do commissions and is used by many VTubers. And I do VTubing, so naturally I check it sometimes and have even done commissions myself. But I don't have a lot of money. So one day I just started wondering, what if I learned how to draw? Maybe I could save a couple bucks on commissions I do. I really didn't know what I was stepping into. I did some research, and from what I understood, there was two main ways of drawing. I could get a sketchbook and some pencils to do it the traditional way. Or I could do digital art with different tools that exist. Drawing tablets, Spring tablets, Android tablets, or even iPads. Well, since I wanted to learn drawing so I could design and use the stuff for VTubing, drawing traditionally was out of the question. So drawing digitally it is. But there was this mountain of stuff I needed to understand. Color theory, composition, anatomy, shading, line art, rendering, perspectives, boxes, hair, eyes. Yeah, there's a lot of things I needed to know, I guess. To start, I did have an old Wacom tablet lying around. One of those Intuos tablets. Why did I have one when I didn't even draw, you ask? Well, I played a lot of Osu years ago. That drawing tablet has seen some better days. In the middle of it, there's like a little circle that's smooth, because of all the spinners I did in Osu. But now at least I had something to actually draw with. It was kind of weird trying to draw with the Wacom tablet, since I had to get used to it not looking at my hand while drawing. It wasn't the hardest since I was an Osu veteran, obviously. Once you start to feel it, drawing on the tablet didn't really feel that bad. So I started watching a lot of tutorials, like a lot of them, but I really didn't draw anything. I don't know if it was that I was just avoiding it, or maybe like afraid of starting it. I think I just didn't know how to start, since there was so much stuff to learn. Then I saw this stream of my friend Fuzzy. She was doing a 14-day drawing challenge. So I came in, took the idea, and started one by myself. I thought if I set a deadline and challenged myself to a goal, it would work a lot better. And it really did. For the first couple days, I was doing really fundamental stuff like lines, shapes, and even tried some boxes. It was, least to say, kinda boring. But Wutian, doing fundamentals is key to learning. Yeah, it was still boring. I understand that doing fundamentals is important, but I think I had to find a way that really works just for me. So after a couple of days, I tried to just draw something I wanted. I drew Pokemon, I tried to draw characters I liked from animes. It didn't look perfect, like it was far from what you would call good art. But it was fun, and I think that really motivated me to get better. Because now I really had a reason to do the boring stuff and actually get better. So I went back to do boxes and tried to draw some anatomy. One thing that really stuck with me was how fun it was to draw something you actually wanted to draw. Halfway through the challenge, I remember that I had a Samsung tablet with a pen. So I thought, why can't I draw on that? It was definitely different, since now I was actually looking at my hands while drawing. Kind of rough sometimes, because my hand would like click on something that I didn't want to do, because it's a tablet. But I also had days where I just couldn't draw anything. There was nothing in my mind, and I just couldn't draw anything that looked good. So I would spend those days just looking at tutorials, different theories, and just taking notes. When the challenge was ending, I didn't want the fun to end, to be honest. So I promised myself that I would draw more and start doing some art streams. The streams were fun. I made new profile pictures, new banners, and just tried out a bunch of new stuff. But I really wanted to have a goal. A couple weeks ago, one of my friends told me that she's joining Artfight. I had no idea what that was, but during my 14-day challenge, I would occasionally see videos talking about Artfight 2026. So I did some digging. There was way too much information. I found one that was explaining this year's Artfight, and holy moly, it was exactly what I needed, I thought. Making art and have fun. So 3 in the morning, I was setting up everything and I had a profile ready before I went to the bed. Now for the past couple days, I've been doing Artfight stuff and it's been super fun. My takeaway after only a month? Honestly, draw whatever makes you excited. The boring stuff matters, yes. Boxes, anatomy, perspective, all of that. But if you only do the boring stuff, you might quit before you ever even get to the fun part. Thank you for staying until the end and listening to my dumb little story. I hope you liked it. If you want to hear more of me doing dumb stuff or my drawing journey, click the subscribe button and see you next time.